Hi there! So, in some of my recent videos, we talked about how PR connects with things like SEO, content marketing, and link building. But now let's bring it back to basics and look at the difference between traditional PR and digital PR. Now, you'll hear both of these terms used a lot in the industry, and while they are closely related, they actually focus on different types of media and different outcomes. So in today's video, we'll look at each one of these and when each approach might make the most sense. So first up, we have traditional PR. Now, this focuses on gaining coverage through offline or legacy media, such as newspapers, magazines, television, and radio. So the goal is usually to build brand awareness, reputation, and credibility by appearing in established media outlets. So let's say, for example, a restaurant opening in a city might be featured in a local newspaper's lifestyle section, highlighting the chef and the menu concept. Another example could be a charity spokesperson being interviewed on a morning radio show to promote an upcoming fundraising event. So, traditional PR, the main goal is visibility and credibility in established media rather than driving traffic to a website. And then we have digital PR. Now, this focuses on gaining coverage through online publications, blogs, and websites, often with the added benefit of links, online mentions, and then search visibility. Let's say, for example, a travel company might share data about the most popular holiday destinations, which an online travel publication might write about and then links back to. And then another example could be a fitness brand providing expert tips to a health website for an article about building better workout routines. So in digital PR, the coverage still builds credibility, but it can also drive website traffic, improve search visibility, and create backlinks. So now here are just a few more examples of when you might be using traditional PR. So the first would be promoting a local event. So if a city is hosting a food festival or charity run, traditional PR might involve contacting local newspapers, radio stations, and TV news to cover the event. And then you have building public credibility. So let's say a university professor releasing a new book might appear on a television interview or in print magazine, helping build authority and public recognition. So then a few more examples of when you might use traditional PR or sorry, digital PR. Now the first would be launching an online service. So if a company launches a new, let's say, budgeting app, they might pitch the story to personal finance websites and online tech publications, which can review the tool and then link back to it. And then another example is publishing industry insights. So a property company might release data on housing trends, and this, which online news sites and real estate blogs could reference in their articles. And then our last example would be reaching a niche online audience. So let's say, for example, a sustainable clothing brand might work with eco-focused blogs and online publications and magazines to talk about ethical fashion and then link to their website. So the main difference comes down to where the coverage appears and what the goals are. So traditional PR focuses more on reputation and visibility through established media, while digital PR also supports online goals like search visibility, website traffic, and backlinks. So in reality, most modern PR strategies use a mix of both, depending on the audience you want to reach.